Welcome to the third part of a series where we are building our own Victorian Ghost bot so it can hunt one of my GitHub repos. Last time, we gave our ghost the ability to generate new issues in the hunted repo. The idea today is to make the ghost hunt the pull request realm, and we will do that, but as it's often the case with programming, I found a problem. I found a problem with the code I wrote last time, so we will take a look at that as well. So as I said, I found a problem. After some intense testing of the issue creator we built last time, I noticed that very often the issues it opens cannot be solved, at least not right away, because we are missing other foundational features or features that simply need to be solved first, but the ghost doesn't realize are missing. For example, it may create an issue asking you to add a delete button when we are still missing the feature to create the items it wants to delete. There are, as usual, several ways we can sort this out, and I took a while to consider the options, but at the end I came up with something that won't take long and I'm pretty happy about. So imagine we have these empty spaces where there should be some GitHub issues the ghost forgot about. Essentially, I let it play out as it does in any other repo. If there's a missing feature, the contributors and maintainers will notice and create issues to close the gaps left by the bot. Then the bot will take over and rewrite them with its own words, closing the ones originally created by other collaborators. That way we can fix any gaps and even propose new issues, but still have a laugh at how the bot decides to rewrite them. As you can imagine, this problem will force us to adjust the plan a bit, so naturally I had to discuss it with my project manager. To make room for this new issue rewriter task, I decided to move the comments feature to a future version. That means the ghost won't be able to chat with people in the comments section until version 2, which is a bummer, but this was more important. So this new issue rewriter will involve even more working with AI and reusing some of the code we wrote last time. So the first thing I wanted to do is to move the issue creator logic to a different module to keep all the reusable stuff within the Ghost AI module. So now we can create the issue rewriter AI module and reuse some of the logic we left in the Ghost AI module. The logic for the issue rewriter AI is pretty simple. All we need to do is to receive the title and description of the original issue and execute a couple of chat completion requests to make OpenAI rewrite them. The issue rewriter class will take care of extracting the info we need from the original issue, closing it, and leaving comments on behalf of the bot explaining what happened. I also decided to prevent the ghost from rewriting more than 10 issues per user per day. I used OctoKit to get the user's created issues of the day and added an environment variable to adjust the max number of issues the ghost could rewrite. Now let's create a new issue to try this out. We can see that the ghost was successful because he left a comment explaining what it did and referencing the new issue. And if we exceed the number of daily issues, we get a comment indicating that the ghost is unavailable right now. Now that we solved that problem, we can move on to hunting the pull request realm. Now this should be another simple feature. We'll make the bot listen to any new pull request open and leave a comment expressing its very sassy opinion. Thankfully, this feature was super easy to build, thanks to the reusable tools and examples I already had, but when I went to try it for the first time, it wasn't working. Looking at the logs, I realized that the pull request event wasn't being triggered, and the reason is I never configured my GitHub app to do so. So let's do that. Okay, now it seems to be working properly, but there's still another little thing to fix. The ghost is mean, and that really didn't feel right to me. Honestly, it's kind of funny, but still, I wanted it to be more grateful towards contributors. That seems a little bit better. Still entitled, still sassy, but not so mean anymore. So this basically concludes the main features of our bot, at least for version 1.0. It's going to create issues by itself, it's going to rewrite issues created by others, and it's going to leave a comment on every new pull request. I wanted to make the ghost have full conversations with people in the comment sections, but I'm already behind schedule, so that will have to wait. But if you're interested in seeing that or any other features covered in future videos, please leave a comment. Next time we're going to sort out the deployment to Verso, and we're going to try it out on a real repo. So, until then, keep coding and have fun!